Hello guys and welcome back to For the Life of Me. Yes, I am going to find time to fit it in. I will be doing marching band camp and recording because I think I should have the time, and I'm hoping that I can keep up with it because recording is really fun. And so I don't know why I've just started the episode with this, but I think that I would love to keep up with the podcasting and all that, and I'm really going to try hard to. So with that out of the way, with it just like my commitment to the podcasting and what level it's on, I do want to talk for a little bit about some plans I have for some stuff for making music and what I've been working on, and maybe talk a little bit more about our marching band show, of course. So you may or may not hear some new stuff, or some recognizable new stuff, if that makes any sense. I keep hitting my knee against my desk, it's not a good idea. Some recognizable stuff, songs you may or may not have heard before that maybe have sort of a new sound to them. Just take a listen into the background, maybe. And also, I've been using Aspects Remastered for like the past long while. But anyways, now that I've said all that, and I'll talk about that stuff later, let's go ahead and roll the music. Perfect. I will keep a note in my mind of that time. But let's talk about my music. Something I love to do on a completely different aspect, haha, funny joke, of podcasting, to mirror it, is making music. So I'm on both Apple Podcasts and Apple Music and the Apple Music. I don't know why I added a Z at the end there. And I announced Planets Remastered, I announced Aspects Remastered, but what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be walking away from those songs, because I've messed around with them a little bit too much now. So no, you will not be hearing anything else about Aspects or Planets, except if you want to, then just tell me, and maybe I'll mess around with them a little bit more. I don't know. Probably not. There will be no more public releases related to Planets or Aspects. However, there is going to be a third album, but maybe not an album. It's more of an EP, as this album will only have 4 songs. I know what 2 of them are currently. I just need to put some work into them, and one of them I already have. Yippee! But I don't know the other 2. I know the name and I know the cover I want designed. But the thing that's going to be different about this release is that you guys won't know what it is until it's distributed. For right now, I will be referring to it as Album 3. And that's all you get. There's 4 songs. 2 of them are going to be songs you have heard before. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that to make up for not telling you the album name. I want to tease this one more. One of them is going to be the One Tick Pulse theme, as it's actually a really good song, and I want to take it a little bit farther. So you may or may not be hearing that in the background with a couple of extra tracks, including yet another. Can I pop my knuckles? Oh, that one didn't work. That one also didn't work. That was okay. Handmade bass. This one might be one of my favorites, because there's one part where there's actually 2 different bass tracks. There's one where it mimics the first track in the song, the ba-da. There's one track where it mimics that one, and then there's another one where it mimics the da 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 da. Da, 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 da. But that's a really empty track, so I had to figure out how to fill up that space. So in the first one, it just goes ba da 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 da, ba 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 ba, and then the second one is something along the lines of It's really, really weird, but it has that kind of rhythm, the da 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 da, etc. But all I did was go on the scale of what notes the da 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 was using. I pulled the bottom one, then made that one repeat quite a bit, and then I just went back down the notes it was already using to fill up that space. So I think it goes I can't remember it at all. It sounds really cool though. And then there's, of course, it does this 4 times. So the last 2 spaces, well, really 1 space, because the last one just does and then silence. But I think the third one is and then I picked another random instrument that was like a high pitched like flute kind of noise, and it goes in like an octave up. It goes oh, I can't get there. No, I'm not even gonna try that anymore. Sorry guys, I just murdered your ears. I cannot sing in higher pitches now, but it mimics it on both left and right with a bunch of reverb, so it kind of sounds like the original loop I used. And then it goes back to the first one. But there will be 2 versions of this song. There will be I hit my desk again. There will be an extended version. Well, not even an extended version. I guess there's a shortened version, and then there's going to be a full version. The shortened version will be the new One Tick Pulse intro, because what else would I use it for? And I think that's going to be about it. The only other time you're going to hear that, like in the background of my episodes or whatever, is until I get the full version worked out. And this one also fades away. It's about 1.5 minutes long. Same duration as the original. But I'll be putting that one in this episode at some point, so you guys will have to just listen for it. It might even be under my speech right now. That's a cue for future Adam. Just so you know, editor Adam, you might want to put a little note in here. Or not. I know I do that a lot. It's kind of funny. Not really, but that's fine. But that's something I'm going to be planning on. And the other one is the Alaskan Adventures theme, which I made in about... Both One Tick Pulse and Alaskan Adventures were made in no time at all, but I want to make them full songs. I've been thinking about it for a while, but the 3rd and 4th song I need to stop interrupting myself. I have not planned them out at all. I have a ton of projects. I have a folder dedicated to just these projects on Soundtrap that are just random loops I pulled that sounded kind of good together. So maybe I'll pull some of those. Maybe I'll start a new project and try that out instead. I was messing with a couple again the other day, and I was like, oh, this is okay. But one thing you will be hearing a lot more of is handmade tracks versus the Soundtrap loops, because I want to get into more of that kind of stuff, and I've even been working on a song that's only handmade stuff, but I've kind of halted progress on that for right now, just because I've been working on the One Tick Pulse theme, honestly. It sounds so cool. I love the bass line. There's like 3 more percussion tracks. There's a couple of new melodies and a bunch of other random stuff. And so with that, can't say that, album number 3 will be ready. Who knows when? You guys will get progress updates, but you won't get to see the cover art or the album art. Sorry, gotta get my terms right. The album art, or hear about the name. The only thing I can tell you right now, only detail, it will be made by an artist named Center. Isn't that crazy? I just gave you some huge inside information. It's gonna be by Center. I have told people. Dang it! I have told, I think, my family. I haven't told my friend yet, but I don't think I'm going to keep up the suspense. And this time, with this album, I am not going to put any of the songs in past the One Tick Pulse theme this time around. So this will be a teaser-free album. So no songs in the background. I have to resort to either old versions. The only version you're going to be hearing is the first One Tick Pulse theme. You know what? Never mind. No One Tick Pulse. only planets and aspects in the background until releases. And maybe I'll make a little puzzle or something like that you can watch or like look at on Instagram or whatever, find on For the Life of Me, wherever people would see it. And maybe I'll make a little puzzle to see if you can figure out a couple of the aspects of the third album. But anyways, that'll be it for me no, I'm kidding. Aspects Remastered has been submitted for distribution, and of course right now it hasn't approved it. It'll be another 3 or 4 episodes of For the Life of Me before they do that. Probably, I think, I'm so tired. I think 2. But who knows? I like to be cryptic sometimes, and then I do stuff and I'm like, oh wow, look at this, I'm so excited, I'm not going to tell anything. Next episode, I guarantee you I'm going to spill all of the beans, including the largest and the smallish ones. So every single bean inside of my bag, which I don't have a bag, I have a pocket. I do have a bean in my wallet. I might get the bean to remind myself not to spill the beans. Don't spill. Hold on. If I just get like a sticky note right here, I wonder if you can hear ASMR sticky note sounds. I hate ASMR. Hold on. If I just take this, draw a cute little glass, little angles and all that. That is a tiny glass. That's fine. I'll put the beans in that anyways. Don't. Hold on. DONT SP. What if I just wrote SPELL? Spell. Don't spill. Exclamation point. I'll get some tape and tape a bean to that a little bit later. But for right now, that's going to be going on my monitor, so I know not to spill the beans. No bean spilling. Why have I gotten... Why? That's all. Why? I need to get some sleep, I think. But before I do that, I don't know exactly what you guys want to hear about me or from me. But maybe if you do some stuff, like if you put it in the comments what you want, or leave it in the YouTube comments on One Tech Pulse, I'll read those too. You guys tell me what you want me to talk about, and I'll most likely take the suggestion if I find it to be something non-controversial or something like that, and I'll talk about it. But for the rest of this episode, I am going to talk a little bit more about our marching band show, because it's a very, very good show, and I'm super excited. So we've been working since I recorded on Friday of last week. It's been 3 more days. It's now Wednesday. It is now Wednesday, guys. Wednesday? Which day? Wednesday. Wow. I'm not good at speaking, am I? Not at all. And so we've gotten to work on our show a little bit more, and we're having like a parent preview tomorrow, and then we're also playing at like a soccer game, which is kind of cool. This is my first time doing any of this, just so you know. Marching band is new to me, but I'm in the drum line. Being in the drum line is amazing because you have a community just pretty much instantaneously there. So even if you've never really been in there before, you're automatically part of their group. You don't have to do anything to get in except be on the drum line. And one of the things I was planning on not doing the most was joining the marching band. And if I was going to join the marching band, I would join the pit. And then I just was like, oh yeah, let's join on bass. I don't know why I did that, but I'm so happy that I did, because being on bass is so much fun. But I know you guys heard the show because I put it in the last episode. the first movement and the second movement are what we're playing. So the first movement's the fast-paced one. Fast-paced one. That's right? Yeah. And it's the so last week I was kind of hopelessly overwhelmed by the fact that we would have to not only like we were learning to march, not even march our show, but I would have to march the show memorized, march the show memorized while playing, march the show while playing memorized, march the memorized show while playing the memorized music. How would you even do that is what I was thinking. It just happens. I've gotten way better with learning and memorizing our sets. So we finished movement 2 in setting our movements. And it's pretty cool. Not as cool as movement 1, but it's also only 9 sets, I think, and none of them are particularly difficult. But all 3 of the movements are like really, really good. I like the third movement, but I'm really, really nervous for it because it's crazy. And I'm still not saying the name of the show, just because at that point we'll end up on YouTube at some point, and I do not want you guys really knowing what high school I go to, as it's not information that I feel like you guys really need. So those of you who listen who know, congratulations to you. Come talk to me if you want to. And those of you who don't know, you don't really need to know because you don't know me personally. I don't know you personally. If you want to talk, you can email me. I'm happy to respond to emails. I like meeting new people, even if it's online. All my friends are online most of the time. But yeah, it's a crazy, crazy show. But I'm so excited for this season. It's a lot of work right now, and it's really tiring right now, and I've thought about quitting a couple times early last week, just so you guys know. Early last week, I was thinking, I really don't want to be here. But now that I am, and that I've gained so much knowledge, it's a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for the rest of the season. That is enough yammering from me, isn't it? I need to take a breath sometimes and just stop talking, as I talk a lot, and I need to save my voice sometimes. So I think I'm going to end this episode a little bit earlier than what I normally do. Get excited for album number 3. Can't say the name of it, but I'm also kind of not used to saying the name of it. Like, it's not like the teasing of this show where I said 4 words of it. Luckily, this title has only 1 word, and the songs inside of this album also only have 1 word to kind of keep up with my theme, except for Time's Running Out. Boo, Time's Running Out. Except the remastered version. The remastered Time's Running Out is okay. Also, just so you guys know, my uncle runs a YouTube channel called the F5 Refresh, and he is making a video with underwater footage. And one thing about that is that he's going to be using my song for that. He's going to be using, hold on, I'm trying to look him up while talking. He's going to be using the, what song is it? Time's Running Out for his video, which is really, really cool. And I mean, I was hoping it would be out by now, but it is not. So that's fine. That's fine. Take your time, but go subscribe to him, and that way you can be checking it out when it comes out, and you can hear I can't reach that low, and I can't reach that high. That's why I'm not a good singer. Anyways, it turned into a yawn. Dang it. Thank you guys for listening. Next time you hear me, I shouldn't be as tired because we won't have marching band anymore. That's a cool thought. Tomorrow is one of the last days. Tomorrow we have to play our show. Oh no. But thank you for listening, and you can hear, I think I should insert the little beep, because you could tell my brain was just like, Oh, what do I say here? Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.